what's up? So I have been doing a little bit of thinking, and I realized that Bengaluru's auto drivers can teach you a lot about relationships. Okay, I'm not even kidding. Stay with me. Don't think I'm being sarcastic. Okay, I'll prove it to you. Not just any auto drivers, Bengaluru's auto drivers can teach you a lot about relationships. 3 things today I'm going to share, because auto drivers, I think I can do an entire series on them. Relationship advice 1. Bengaluru's auto drivers can ensure that you are completely rejection proof and heartbreak proof. Okay, here's how. What happens in Bangalore when you want to catch an auto? You go to the auto guy and you say, Sir, Koramangala Bartira. Can you come to Koramangala? That guy will not even blink, and he'll say, come on early. In Bengaluru, when you catch an auto, you can't ask them whether they'll come to your destination. You have to find out whether they are going towards your destination, and then you can hop on to it. Otherwise, you know what you will do? You will not waste your time trying to convince that guy beyond a few minutes. You will just take another auto. You get what I'm saying? Now, how does it translate into relationships? You want Koramangala, he wants Kamanarli. You get the drift? Lot of fish in the water, dude. Okay, lot of autos in the auto line, right? So, after some experience with dealing with auto wallahs, you can handle rejection like this. You will just not have to deal with any form of heartbreak. Tell me honestly, will you ever cry for 6 months because an auto driver tells you no to Koramangala? Or will you spend a bomb in Starbucks trying to cry over the guy and then, having a chat with your girlfriends? You won't do that. So, Bengaluru auto drivers will make you rejection proof and heartbreak proof. Now, relationship advice 2. Okay, Bengaluru's auto drivers have the potential of making you expert negotiators. No, I'm not kidding. You stay with me. Especially if you are catching them outside bus stops and railway stations. Okay, now my in-laws stay in Cochin. Many times we take a bus and we get down at the stop called St. John's or Madiwala. Now that is very, very close to Koramangala, which is where I stay. Now, auto-wallahs have an allergy. They don't like, they are very clear that this is the exact distance that they will come. So if it's very close or very far, they have a problem. Very close, they have a bigger problem. Okay. Now, but how about the negotiation part in relationships? So here's what happens. The bus comes at about 6:30 a.m., between 6 to 8 a.m. Basically, well after that, 1.5 charges thingy apply. Okay. You get down, you want to get home fast. It's an overnight journey. You want to go home and crap. Okay. Let's be practical. Okay. So even if not that, but let's say you want to get home fast. And the only reason you don't want to walk is because of the luggage. Correct? You ask an auto guy, Sir, Koramangala. And you know how it goes. So you know that it will not come for minimum meter. So you'll ask, how much will you take? Frankly, it will cost 25 bucks. Huh? I'm not even kidding. 25 bucks. He will not blink. He will say 200. And you're also in your mind, you don't go thinking constitution of the country. There is something called law of the land. There is something called auto association, fair price. No. You don't think all that. All that you're thinking is what is the best favorable outcome in this situation. So what do? You also don't blink and you say 60 bucks. Never mind that 60 itself is probably thrice what you would incur. That guy says, no, 120. And then you are like, okay, I have to log in at 8 o'clock, right? The 100. And you actually pay 4 times the auto fare and still feeling victorious and still ensuring that the relationship ends on a healthy note. See? Don't you agree that even in relationships, the ability to actually work on a midpoint is extremely critical? Where will you learn from? Bengaluru auto wallahs. Third thing, most important thing, don't tell me I didn't tell you this. Bengaluru auto wallahs can ensure that you develop tremendous amount of physical and mental resistance, okay, and resilience. How? Because Bengaluru auto wallahs have very high self-esteem. They don't think that they are driving an auto. They actually think they are driving a 4-wheel jeep, and they don't think that they are in Bangalore because they don't think like it's Bangalore road. you can't even move like few steps ahead. They like to believe that they are on some highway or they are in a terrain like Ladakh. And the way they'll drive, your heart will be in your mouth. Okay, physically you will just get tossed around. There will be like free acupuncture, dude. Free, absolutely free. So after a couple of rides, you actually develop some kind of a physical resistance and strength to withstand that jolt. Mentally also, you learn to survive. You learn to survive despite your heart being in the mouth. So see, so if you want to develop tremendous amount of physical stamina, you know what I mean, and mental strength to have a great relationship, who's coming to the rescue? Bengaluru Auto Walas. That's right, you got the drift. That was me. Thank you so much for watching Slate with Anita. Watch me every Tuesday. I come back with something or the other crazy. क्यों? क्योंकि मीटर तो चालू है बॉस. Bye bye.